Hello there, beautiful pixels. My name is Alaydriem, and welcome back to Truly Bedrock Season 6. We're here on the server. We have an exciting day ahead of us, a day that we are going to be filling with building more beautiful things here near our megalith base, meeting up with some friends, and maybe if we can get away with it, a little bit of arm twisting and coercion, but we'll save that for later in the episode. If you have not been watching our streams, though, you might notice there has been some differences over here by the megalith, and that is the addition of this nether portal over here. In fact, it is the addition of this entire island because we wanted to make sure that anyone coming from the nether to visit our area, whether now or in the Season 6 download, now that Season 6 ending has been announced, has a way to experience the build the way that I originally intended. So this whole island is a new addition, just kind of a little bit of a small build, but also we have the addition of this new, very natural bridge that's going to connect where you emerge from the nether portal all the way over to the build itself. Now, this bridge right here took a lot of thought into what we were gonna do, whether it was build an archway, build in something that was man-made, or stick with something more natural. Ultimately, what we decided to do is have a bridge that felt very, very natural, very, very normal, and looked like it is just part of the natural terrain. It is something that is built into this world, has always existed, and is just something that people used to traverse between these two spaces. To tie it all in and to bridge everything together, we've taken some of the ideas from the megalith path itself and kind of just bridged them here using some of the standard building techs here. Some dirt, some rooted dirt, and some clay, I don't know what these called, muddy bricks, I think. And for the bridge itself, we've decided to tie this all together with a very natural looking block and a very underutilized block, which is granite. I know people are going to have strong opinions about this because granite's not everyone's favorite block, but I really, really, really enjoy how this both stands out in its uniqueness while also being very, very blent in. It looks like it is natural here. Now, one of the things that I really, really love about this bridge is these natural pillars that we have underneath here. And one of the things that we decided while we were on stream is that we're going to call this the heart bridge because this space right in between here, just ever so slightly, looks like a heart. It is the heart that is going to bridge the two parts of our main area over here together, the portal island and our main base. I've also taken the liberty of kind of mirroring some of elements that we have over here just so that you get a taste of them, particularly this erosion underneath the bridge, similar to what we have done over here. And along with that, decided what we are going to finally start doing with this new area. So the first thing that we've been working on stream is adding in this new custom tree, which is much, much larger than any of the other custom pine trees that we've added to the forest. But what I really want to do over here is to kind of just bring some of the elements over from the megalith itself, but present them in a slightly different way so that you get a little taste of what you're about to experience as you emerge from the nether portal the very first time. And then that way, when you turn around and see the megalith for the first time coming out of the portal, you have yourself a rough idea of what to expect, but then can be blown away by the sheer difference in scale to what we've been doing. So the general idea is going to be more trees in this area and then pretty it up kind of in the same way as we've done the megalith. But before we get started on that, we are going to meet up with a couple of our friends here on the server. And first and foremost, that's going to be Mos Logic, who has been working on his beautiful, beautiful base out in the desert and had some questions about a couple of different type of trees, specifically the trees I built for Rogue Fox over by his desert area. So let's go give him a visit. Mos Logic.
Hey,
how you doing?
sorry, I don't mean to greet you with my sword.
That's okay.
You know.
If you ask me, something bad will happen. You can do it anyway. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. As you can see, well, actually, you can't see. I've gotten quite a bit done, but more in the back.
I can see. You. I'll tell you what's new to me. You have put these windows on all throughout the base. That was new. Okay. I don't think you had that before. I don't think you had the copper in either.
Yeah, no, I did.
No? Okay, you did. And then I did see like a little peeksy back here.
Yep.
You're starting like the village from heaven over here. It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. it's better. It's better than they deserve. But yeah, we're making a little market area.
Bazaar? Would you say it's a bazaar?
I would say it's a bar. Well, I was gonna call it the Fez market, but then I was thinking the fuzz market.
Yeah, well, I'd be careful. I wouldn't want the fuzz here, you know.
Yeah.
That'd be a bad thing. This is looking great, Moss. You've really nailed the archway design. I don't know what it's called, but to me, it's the Aladdin Arabian Nights tower shape. Yeah. You really nailed that. Yep. You're doing great. I really like it.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I looked at this wall and I said, this is a beautiful wall. I really like this wall. It's the best wall I've ever made.
It's a great wall. It's a great wall.
But speaking of that, there's something that I think that needs to happen to kind of bring this build together, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. And actually, I have 2 of them on the server already. If you want to head over to Rogues and we can take a little peeksy.
Let's do just that.
Okay.
Sometime today. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Right away, I like the pond.
Yeah, this is all Rogue. This is all Rogue. Rogue's done all of this. It's very, very nice and cozy over here for being a desert. But if you look slightly upwards... Hi, do you need something? Okay, you're my friend. For the rest of the episode, you're now my best friend. Great. Persistent forever.
You feed it, you own it. All right.
That's fine.
You know what? I don't think I've been out here. I mean, this is great.
Yeah, Rogue's got 2 little cozy pyramids. He's got a little something he's built over here, trying to work inside of an existing village. He's definitely built up a lot of things. And then I think the things that would look kind of good over by where you are these 2 things right here. And I do see that Rogue has, because it's been a while since I've been over here too. Rogue's, I gave Rogue some tips too, and he started making his own as well. So these little palm trees, I say little, they're not little in the slightest, but these palm trees, I think something like that could look really good by your base.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is something I struggled with. I've tried a few times, and yeah, I think what it was though was the scale.
Yes.
I think I went too small. I went too small, which of course, as you know, the bigger, the more detail. And I think that you have to go a little bit bigger with these because in order to get those nice lines to make it actually look more like a palm.
Yeah, the leaves I think are particularly difficult because you're trying to imitate a flat leaf rather than like a bush. Well, I guess all leaves are flat, aren't they? But like a palm branch is like flat, right? You typically think of it flat rather than like a tree is like really bushy.
Right, it's more like one large leaf.
Yeah. So the bigger you go, the more detail that you can get and the more you can cram in. And I think the thing that looks good with your base, since your base is also really massive, is if you fly over here to like the pyramids and you put it in perspective with your base, I think they actually wouldn't look that tiny. Oh my gosh, Rogue's pyramid is spawn-proofed. I can't. I can't climb the pyramids. We're gonna have to be like the people who ransacked the previous pyramids and take away a few blocks. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Now you're trapped forever. Sorry. Yep. Just pillage the pyramids, just like the heathens of old. Lovely. Yeah. So I can go ahead and send you these 2 packs. And I think you're a great artist. I think that you can riff on it and come up with kind of your own thing. This one's like kind of on the right, kind of like a spiky palm. It's got the branches sticking up, and the other one's sticking out just a little bit more. But yeah, I think that those 2 could look great, and I think that you could do some fun stuff just with like a starter.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking like I can already kind of see it like getting more of the droopier type palm. So we just kind of a little bit more of a flatter top, but yeah, I think that'll definitely. This is a good starting point.
Yeah. Well, I will go ahead and send you these packs, and then that way you can get started with them, and you can go tinkering creative, and then make yourself a structure and pop them back in. How's that sound?
That sounds great. Well, thank you for all your help. I mean, as much as I could do, whenever I start off on something kind of new, and I was trying these things and spinning around in circles like I normally do, and then you know what happens from there.
Yeah.
Look at that. I was flying without a helmet this whole entire time.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. You have a mossy skull. I'm sure that it'll be fine.
Yeah, just kind of like, it's almost like a sponge, just kind of makes slappy sounds and goes, and yeah.
It really, that's the sound it makes. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Today I learned.
Here, let's see.
No, it just makes a
yeah.
sound.
Kind of like that. No, anyways.
Well, we have also discovered that Rogue's Pyramids are not actually spawn safe. So that's nice to know. Yeah. So we should probably get out of here before a creeper comes and blows up his pyramid. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be around for that.
Right. Well,
I do have to say though, I do like this. I do like this like courtyard area.
Yes, he did a really good job with this, especially putting the leaves inside of the pond itself. I think that was a great thing. I think probably the only thing that could be more fun, because I have the I have like the custom lily pads and stuff on. You get the cactus flowers and put them in as like their own little lilies on top of a piece of blue glass pane. Yeah, that adds a lot too. That's okay. That's okay. Bunny, where are you? It's time to go. I need a lucky.
Oh yeah, yeah. Where's the bunny?
I don't know. Oh, here he is. I think this is him. You coming home with me, Bunny? No.
No.
Why are you afraid of me, Bunny? I have Carrot. Like me. Come on. We're leaving.
Yeah, let me show you something. You could actually carry him.
I can. I know. But I really want his foot is the thing. I got a foot. Nope, I got a lucky rabbit foot.
Yeah, you did?
Great.
See, told you. Portable bunny.
Portable bunny. I see. Look at that. You're my good luck charm. All right, time to go. This is a little bit awkward that we're going through the same portal to leave, but I'll see you later.
Yep. All right, bye.
Now, I don't know about you, but I think Moss has been doing a fantastic job this entire season. He's really done a great job with his base, and I really love the desert theme that he's really lent into. But we are back over here at our base, and we're going to make a quick stop over by the Bonemeal Farm because a certain piggo named SilentWisperer has informed us that he is in desperate need of something that we have excess of on the server, and I think we're one of the few people who have excess of it. That's right. The piggo wants all of our bone meal, and we're going to make a trade that is not only beneficial for us, but will also be beneficial to him as well.
Hello there.
Hello there. How are you?
Doing fine. I didn't see you there. I did not look at the farm. I promise.
That's so fine. That's fine. That's fine. We were just saying the inspector has arrived.
I noticed. I remember these stone generators from somewhere.
Yeah. Well, hey, I've been totally candid in my video when I made this 3 years ago that I stole those stone generators from you. I was totally candid about that.
Well, that's fine, because I didn't design the stone generators, so it's fine.
I know. We're all stealing them from someone. We just don't remember who.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I showed those off in like a video like 4 or 5 years ago. It's like I've just been reusing them since because they're really good stone generators. They just work.
They are. They're very reliable, except for all the people who work on like a mobile device who they don't work on because mobile devices.
Yeah, and then they get random pieces of cobblestone. I'm like, well, I can't help you. That's just lag, my guys.
That's just how it is. That's just how it is.
Yeah, just get better. Just don't have a skill issue. No.
Yeah. I don't think we can tell that to people.
No, you can't tell that.
Yeah, so I have over here for you just about 5 shulkers worth of bone blocks that you can use to kickstart any of your farms.
Okay, they're gonna be producing flowers. So many flowers.
Good. I love it.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna burn the flowers, right?
Well, I'm gonna compost the flowers into more bone meal. See, so it's a bone meal farm, but I need quite a bit of bone meal to kickstart it. Right. Because I gotta fill up all the hoppers and the droppers and the shenanigans.
Yeah, of course. All right, well,
so
I have named my price.
I don't know how much dirt you want.
Oh no!
Right.
Oh no!
You didn't
I'm not doing dirt. I don't want dirt. I no longer trade in materials. I'm no longer trading in materials on this server. Diamonds, useless. Dirt, useless.
I brought a full inventory of dirt, my guy.
No, that's someone else in the server that's trading for dirt. I have named my price. I have named my price.
You're gonna make me demean myself in front of chat.
I'm not making you demean yourself. I'm just having you fish out compliments. That's all.
Are you lonely? Do you need a hug?
Not on stream, Silent. Jeez.
Okay. Afterwards. Well, the arrangement was that I have to compliment your farm in order to get the bone.
Yes, that was the arrangement.
I don't know if I can do it.
Okay, well, I'll just take this bone meal. I'm sure that you can find another source on the server. I can give it to you in some decent amount of time. I'm sure you can.
Yeah, well, I do kind of need the bone meal right now. Also, I think you have some dirt of mine.
I do have a lot of dirt here. I'll give that back to you there.
Yeah, I ran out of shulker boxes. Well, it is actually a very nice farm. I do like it. I originally like pulled up on it. I was like, this is mine. I thought you were joking with me, but no, you actually changed it. It's good. You added another stone generator to it.
Yeah, it's got 2 stone generators, so it does like 9,000 to 11,000 depending upon how lucky you are of just bone meal.
Yeah.
It's
nice.
It's very, very convenient. I think on a server you can get away with actually 4 of them.
You might be able to. You're using the flushing as well.
Yes.
Which I didn't do for mine. I did hopper mine cards. So
yeah.
you gotta pause it every. How often are you pausing it?
It is.
To flush.
That's a fantastic question. It's whatever this. There's a hopper clock down here. I think it's got like 5 stacks of items in it. Yeah, like right here. Yeah, it's just got.
Oh, okay, quite a few then.
Quite a few.
So it's like every
5 minutes or so. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. And you get the fancy hopper clock too, the El Mango one. Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah. No one does these anymore, right? This is old school. No one does these.
Yeah. I don't know how they work. That's why I never use them.
Oh well, they're just magic. Comparator magic is how they work.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does anyone know how comparators work? No, they just work.
Yeah, that's why I haven't made my series on how to learn redstone. I'm like stuck on the comparator video. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, and then you get a circular water stream to compost everything. Have you seen my compost power tower?
I would love to, because I haven't actually been over your base in a while. I would love to, actually.
Yeah, we should go do that. We should go do that, because then you'll see what all this bone meal is going to go towards. Also, you're going to have to take some dirt.
Okay, fine.
I need to pick up these shulkers.
Not a problem.
Thank you very much. I don't know which ones are dirt and which ones are bone meal, so the farm might just be running on dirt for a while.
That's fine.
Also, do you have another portal?
Yes, I do. You can come down here.
I need to build us up another tunnel, my dude.
Well, hey, listen. I'm working on it.
Well, you're gonna be really jealous of my nether tunnel. Let's just put it that way.
Hey, listen. I spent so much time building all the nether tunnels that connect people. I think I'm good.
Oh,
I was good. Oh yeah, this is your lovely tunnel. You've done great.
Yeah, this is my amazing nether tunnel as well. Yeah, I decided that I don't really care about nether tunnels anymore, actually. Because why bother, right? Yeah, and like I just fly past it for like 5 seconds anyway, so like. So this is my very gray base.
Nice. Hey, quick question. Gray. Quick question. Are you taking care of the twins?
Yeah, they're around.
They're around.
Somewhere. Yeah, watch out. They might jump you.
They might jump you?
Yeah, they're over here in the corner. Cause yeah, you guys just delivered these for no reason. They're just chilling over here.
Yeah. Well, I thought you'd like them. Oh, you even gave them a friend. Yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah,
they're
well,
thrilled.
he just popped in there. Yeah, no, you can look at him. Yeah, he's fine.
Great, lovely.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good pal. So where are we going? We're going over here.
Compass Tower of Power.
Yeah, so we got the flower power tower, and that's this dude. Ignore the decoration of like all this stuff. It's very temporary. But this is like 1.2 million flowers an hour.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like 6 layers, and each one produces like 200k. So that's why I need a lot of bone meal for that.
And what is the output?
Flowers, all of them.
No, like bone meal output when you compost them all back down.
I haven't done the math for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so at 600,000 items, well, I guess, yeah, so at 600,000 items an hour, it was like 50,000 bone meal, but 40,000 of that goes back into the farm. And then I guess it produces 20,000 bone meal an hour.
Nice. Beautiful.
And then this is the compost tower. Compost cube.
Nice. And you just have a water stream that sends everything over here?
Yeah, so it's just all water streams, barely any hoppers, which is silly, but this is cycling all the items through, so they go up and then they fall down and they fall down again. If they make it through that, then they just cycle back through.
Nice.
Because I didn't know what to do with them at that point, so I just recycled them.
Don't you wish that there was something better that you could do without using hoppers to compost items? Like, I wish that you could just drop a bunch of items on top of a composter and it would just work.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Or if you could like load composters from like the sides, even that would be great too.
Oh yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah. So we can turn this on a little bit. I need to dump the inventory. Let's see, dirt.
Yeah, load it
dirt.
up with dirt.
I don't know if this is too much bone meal or not. So if we drop some of this, I'm gonna make it so that all the extra compostable things in the base go into here as well.
That's smart.
So like any extra sugarcane or something, mountain pumpkin farm, all that'll go in.
Now you just need to get yourself one of those crafters that auto break them for you.
Yeah, that could be convenient. So I think that's too many stacks. I probably overflowed it. But if we drop down this hole right here,
is that safe?
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so each one of these is going to an item distributor, and I definitely overcrafted. But that's going to split the items evenly between the two sides.
Mm-hmm.
So half of them go left, half of them go right, and then that sends it to either side of the tower. Because each layer of that tower uses over 9,000 bone meal an hour, so you need 2 item inputs.
Nice.
Oh, that's quite a bit. I can actually just dump this all straight into the chests.
All the beautiful ticking redstone.
Yeah, it's not laggy at all. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I've never been kicked from the server while you're running a farm ever. That's never happened.
I get kicked all the time for no reason. It's not because of the farms. It's because Bedrock Edition.
It's because Bedrock, yeah.
Yeah, that's a new thing. That didn't really used to happen. But anyway, so we have just an absolute mess of water streams down here. We can run the farm for a second. The top couple layers will have bone meal. The other 4 won't though. You can fly out this corner. I'm not big on traversal around the base, so
convenience.
It's not very easy to get anywhere. Yeah.
It's optional.
Yeah, I don't put scaffolding anywhere for a reason. But if we turn this on,
it's okay.
You'll see.
I just gave up on scaffolding.
I was thinking about getting into it because I've been really annoyed by flying everywhere. Oh yeah, so you can feel the lag from that.
Oh, I can feel it right away. Away.
Yeah, that's mostly just because the shifting blocks, though. It's not so bad if you don't look at it.
Yeah, the entities really aren't bad. Bedrock can handle entities so well. It's when blocks move that's weird.
Yeah, it's a lot of blocks, and these are moving on a 1-tick repeater clock as well. So this will flush in a second. And then you'll see the top 2 layers are only producing right now. So whatever you see come out of here, just imagine that times 3.
Sure. Nice.
Yep, and then if we stand over here, you'll see all those flowers come up in a moment. It doesn't look like much at first. It's just like, oh wow, 1 flower.
And they all get spit out. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, and they only bounce once, so it's not like they're coming up multiple times. But yeah, then you can follow the whole stream. They go over, and then they bounce up again. And now's where you turn up your game sounds.
Where it's just, you hear the crunching.
Yeah, the crunch.
Oop. Horrible at flying. I genuinely am. Here we go. Ah, yes. It's my favorite sound in Bedrock. The sound of bone meal being made.
Yeah, so those drop down to the 2nd layer even. So that was only from 2 layers running, and it already filled up this entire top. And each one of these is only holding... Did you fill up the hoppers in your system with 4 extra?
No. All my hoppers are open.
So they just get filled up with 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that so that... Because, they can only compost from the first slot anyway.
Yeah. But it gets the items out of the world if they're sucked up, so that you don't have the entity lag. So
yeah, a little bit.
A little bit of value.
Yeah, it doesn't really increase your speed at any rate, though. So yeah, it's gonna be composting for quite a while after you turn it off, right? And then...
Yeah, at 5 minutes, though, by the time it's done composting, it flushes again. So you get the timings right.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Probably, well, yeah, I guess you have so many entities laying around because you're not flushing that often, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so then all the bone meal goes back, and then it just gets redistributed again, and then that's it.
Nice.
I might have to do a quad split instead of a double split, because mostly the top 3 floors steal all the bone meal, but we might need layers 4, 5, and 6 to have their own distribution system.
Is it...
dual splitter might need to become a quad splitter.
I was trying to say, is it bone meal positive when you fill up all the layers, or does it If you're using splitting,
it's always bone meal positive, but supplying all the layers is the problem because the top two suck up all the items, right? Because there's like so many hoppers and things that need to be filled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, item distribution isn't like ideal for this, but they just kind of zigzag down. Yeah, see, this one's actually getting filled up already, so it has to fill up like 2 more hoppers, and then they'll start moving down to the bottom layer more consistently.
You know, it'd help if you didn't have redstone torches and stone in your hoppers too.
Well, probably. Well, you know, those are actually filling up slots. Those are helping me out. Those are saving me bone meal.
Right.
You know what? Now that I think about it, these back 4 slots in the hoppers never have items move through them. So I might actually be able to get away with filling those in with non-stackable items or something.
Or just something other than bone meal, because at least that would push items to the lower levels faster.
Yeah, because it's always moving from the first slot first. So as long as I never let it run out of bone meal, it would actually be... Do you accept refunds?
No. Yeah, you can't take this back. I'm recording.
Yeah. Well, dang it. I guess you'll just have to you'll just have to keep my compliments then.
I'll keep your compliments and I'll make a thumbnail out of it. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, make sure to use this skin for your thumbnail.
Perfect. Everyone knows who that is. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm the bee whisperer.
Be serious, will you?
Well, that's... I will. Be grateful. I don't know.
I am grateful. Thank you.
It's great. So am I. This is a great amount of bone meal. Yeah, I'm probably going to build more bone meal farms over here. Like, I have plans for a moss farm and a melon pumpkin farm and send all that stuff to the compost power tower. But, you know, I just need a little bit of bone meal, small amount of bone meal.
Little bit to kickstart the operation.
Yeah. Small investment of $1 million.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm happy to fund SilentWisperer for a day. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. The whole channel runs off of 1 million bone meal a day. That's the secret to success. Just bone meal it.
Hey, listen, it's the first farm I made. It's my most popular farm. I totally believe it.
Yeah, the first farm is always a special one, ain't it?
It is. All right. Well, enjoy your bone meal. Just remember, if you need more when you run out, I can probably produce it faster than you. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Great. We'll see about that.
All right. Okay, we'll see.
Okay. Have a good one. Bye.
Right, bye. So hopefully that should keep Silent satiated for quite a while. But like I said, if he needs any more bone meal, we can always supply him with a little bit more. But that leaves us with the meat and potatoes of this episode, where now it is time for us to get some time lapse done. So let's get out of the rain and get this forest built. And one time lapse later, our mini forest by our portal area that has taken huge amounts of inspiration from our main forest is finally done. We have taken lots of inspiration and built ourselves 4 new custom trees total over here. So that large one, these kind of taller, skinny ones that you can kind of fall underneath, and then these even smaller ones right over here that kind of sit really close to the ground. One of the things I wanted to change over here was the feel and appearance that you have when you come in. I wanted this to feel more open and to take advantage of more of this blue light from the sky up here. So we filled this area with trees, and I think that this whole area has really transformed. Now, if you come over here, I can show you what this is going to look like. So coming straight out of the portal, I think I need to add something like a little bit right here, like a rock or something. But as you round this corner, this right here is the shot. This is the scene designed to set you up for what you're about to experience as you approach the megalith. You have a tree positioned here on your left just to kind of give you a taste, and then full view of the megalith. And as you walk towards it, you will get the whole picture all wound up there together. Now, I know we've all seen trees before, so I won't bore you to death with any more of the details. If you want to hang out on stream and see more of what we design, make sure you drop by on Thursdays and Fridays late at night. And as always, beautiful pixels, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving a like and subscribing, and make sure you leave any feedback down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Oh, that's all for me. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.